I usually start my day, I sneak out if I can with a run, and I like to get up and just kind of do a little bit of me time. My mind just can kind of do what it wants to do. The fresh air just wakes me up, makes me feel good, and just grateful. Grateful for this lifestyle that we chose to live. Grateful that I get to wake up with my husband and my son and spend the day with them. I mean, I think growing up, I just never even knew that was an option, that you could find a way to live every day with your family. We sold everything to live on the road. For our family, really what we found was both Spencer and I worked corporate careers that were not 9 to 5, they were 9 to 9, 9 to 11. We traveled a lot, which at the time we loved when we didn't have Cade. But as he grew, things went by really fast, and we found that even when we traveled on the weekends, like, we didn't always have weekend time. People can live differently. We genuinely like each other and like to do things together. And so how could we do that? Our big question that we say is, if you had everything you needed to make a change, would you? We had to make some sacrifices. We had to take a few risks and kind of leave some big things that we worked for behind, like a house, corporate careers, and reshuffle what our day-to-day life could look like. And we talked about traveling and the best way to do that, and we thought, yeah, let's buy an RV, let's travel the country, let's show Cade the world, let's show him, not just encourage him to follow his dreams, but show him how to follow his dreams. So funny story, I am actually the one that brought up, why don't we maybe live in an RV? Spencer was a no camp person, and I grew up camping. And so we're sitting in our back patio with a fire, and I mean, I thought for sure he was gonna be like, you're crazy. And he just sat there and he was quiet, and I'm like, oh, here it comes. And he was like, yeah, maybe. I was like, and then I was kind of like, wow, he just called my bluff. Like, I don't know that I really thought all this through. A couple months later, Spencer's like, hey, I found this Holiday Rambler Vacationer we should take a look at. The moment I walked into here, I was like, I'm done. This is home. Like, I don't need to see another one. And that's not me. Like, I like the options. I want the pros and cons list. You can probably see on my face right now, like, we couldn't help but be so happy and so giddy. And I feel like with an A-Class, especially looking at the Cs, we gained so much more living space, so much more home feel to it. They just do such a good job of really thinking about families and thinking about people living in here. And I mean, just the small details that they include, like every detail in here and every spot that you could possibly use as storage or functionality, like they really thought about. And Cade could come in here. I mean, he could give you a full tour. He can work the lights, the buttons. He does the slide outs. He raises the shades. Really great to be able to encourage him and get him pumped up about this lifestyle too. He is the all hands on deck kind of guy. He wakes up every day and he loves life. And he's like, all right, parents, what are we doing today? What do you got for me? Bring it on. We're working on the road. We've just made some big changes, and we're just like everybody else. And it's possible for others to make big changes, whether they just want to take a vacation, have more family time on the weekends. And we want to be able to help others do that.